Welcome back to the Drive-In Movie Podcast. I'm Michael.
I'm Berkan. You're changing it up on me.
What? I'm just changing my tone a little bit.
I know. It caught me off guard.
Oh, I'm so sorry that things have to be exactly the same every time we do this.
It's my autism.
Oh, man. How you doing, Berkan?
I'm good. I got an icy.
You sure do. We're switching things up a little bit this episode,
We are. We
by
did
the
not
way.
go to the movies together.
No. So, new intro, new method. I saw Weapons this week.
And I saw Freakier Friday.
And we decided just to make it one combo episode.
Yeah, let's give different perspectives,
Mhm.
I was too scared to see Weapons.
Right, and I was kind of, I'd already seen the first Freaky Friday. I think I was good on the second one,
Yeah.
This one was freakier, though, apparently.
What? Weapons or Freakier Friday?
Freakier Friday. It's freakier.
It is freakier. But Weapons is also freakier.
You know what? I thought it would be freakier than it was.
Let me give my, background as to why I was too chicken for Weapons.
Go ahead.
I once booked a ticket to see Jordan Peele's Nope
Uh-huh.
in an IMAX theater, and I was the only ticket sold. And I was so freaked out by that, seeing Nope by myself in an entire IMAX theater, I chickened out and I didn't go.
Wait, so your story for why you didn't see Weapons is because you didn't see
I'm
different
I'm
horror
just
movie?
explaining why. I'm just explaining my thing with horror movies. I am
Yep.
scared. I will find any reason not to go see it.
I do remember when Sinners came out, you were upset that they labeled it as a horror movie.
Yeah, because it's not a horror movie.
Yeah, but also you were so against just the concept of horror movies that you thought, oh my gosh, if this wasn't such a big thing, I wouldn't have seen this movie and I would have missed out on one of the best movies of the year.
Yeah, I would have
What's your
liked
real
it, and I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
So many people are like, no, I can't do horror movies. I can't do horror movies.
Yeah, but honestly, when a horror movie is really well made, it's one of the best films.
I just have to be in the right head for it,
Yeah.
I was so intrigued by the story that I was like, okay, I want to watch it.
Okay.
And so it's not that I won't watch horror films. I've seen it, I've seen The Shining, I've seen what's that one movie that they've made 1,000 times?
Oh, the one where they die, Final Destination?
No, not
The
Final
one where they
Destination.
die. What's that one horror movie that they made 1,000 times? Oh, the one where they die.
oh my, Insidious. I've seen Insidious. I've seen The Woman in Black. I've seen horror movies. I have appreciation for them, but the idea of kids,
Yeah, I don't know how much I want to spoil.
no, spoil it for
Right
me.
now.
I don't care.
I'll wait a little bit into the episode to spoil it for you. But have you seen gosh, what's the one with where the little girl
Where they
gets
die?
her head chopped off?
Oh,
Not chopped off, but she hangs the head out the
Conjuring?
car.
No.
The
Final
Conjuring's good though.
Destination?
Have you seen the
No,
Conjuring?
but there's a new Conjuring coming out.
Oh gosh, it's got Nat Wolf in it. Oh my god.
Sorry, buddy.
It's like a
Can't help you
one-word
with this.
title. This is killing me.
Girl,
No.
car, head.
It'll come to me. But I mean, there are these horror movies that are like Midsummer, if you've ever seen that. It was the biggest movie when it came out. Nosferatu, you never saw that either.
No, I never
did
saw
you?
those.
It
But
was-
that was because it was a horror movie. Was that a traditional horror movie? I just didn't get a chance to see it.
It was pretty dark. It was pretty gory.
Okay.
I don't really think there were jump scares in it. That was pretty much the only thing. But it did kind of freak you out while you were watching it.
Well,
you know?
let's start with this.
Definitely grossed you out.
How many Michaels are you giving Weapons?
7.
7 Michaels?
7 out of
That
10.
is, you are not the. I feel like. Well, no. Yeah, it had 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I felt like
Rotten
at least
Tomatoes-
an 8.
This movie actually made me realize that Rotten Tomatoes is a terrible method for scoring movies. And we've talked about this before with Lilo and Stitch. Rotten Tomatoes is not to be trusted. Because all it does, it doesn't actually average the scores. All it does is it says this percentage of people thought it was better than average.
I have a Rotten Tomatoes theory.
Uh-huh.
I think the movie's true score out of 10 is whatever's the middle between critics score and audience score.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Because, well, Berkan, you're wrong. Because
Maybe I think I'm right. Why do you get to tell me I'm wrong?
Because again, all that means is that if 100% of people thought the movie was a 6 out of 10,
sure, I'm
then
not
it would
talking
get, then
about
it would
that.
get 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm not arguing about that. I'm just saying, like, the true score, it lies in between the critic score and the audience score.
No,
that's where you get your true 1 out of 10.
It's still skewed because even then, if the audience score still again, they're not rating it out of 10. All they're saying is whether they liked it or not.
Gosh, I wish we had access to our phones. This is a podcast where we do everything in the car. We don't have any high tech, which means we don't have access to our phones. I can't prove you wrong. You're so silly.
No, but
I've tested this theory, and I've walked out of the movie, and I was like, yeah, Rotten Tomatoes theory is correct.
I mean, okay, the thing is, too, with the weapon score is that the Rotten Tomatoes was 100 for a long time. It actually dropped below 100 on the critic score before it was released. So,
well, there's 10 people who reviewed it.
That was when they were advertising this 100% score. But by the time it got to over 100 critic scores, it was at least a 96. It's probably lower now. That was the day it came out. I checked; it was 96. But the IMDb score was a 7.9.
So you trust IMDb?
Yes, because they're actually giving you.
I do like IMDb.
They're actually giving you a score. All Rotten Tomatoes is doing is saying this is the percentage of people that liked the movie, not necessarily that it's a 10 out of 10. 100% does not mean it's a 10 out of 10. 90% doesn't mean it's a 9 out of 9. Even the audience score.
Okay.
That's just telling you the amount of people who thought it was above a 5.
So why is Weapons a 7 to you?
They
just spoil it. I'm never going to watch Weapons.
So the storytelling in it is done in a really weird method where they break it up into perspectives. So it's 30-minute chunks following different characters.
Ooh.
And so, for example, there's one character and you follow her for 3 days. And then it switches to a different character that you saw in those 3 days, goes back to day 1,
and
follows
all ties
his
together.
perspective. Yeah, they're tying together. They're doing some of the same scenes twice.
I kind of love that.
Except that it does it 5 times.
So?
And you're like, I've already seen this a lot. If it was done in a TV format, it would have been way better.
So here's a weird thing. I'm glad that you said that, because what I'm thinking about is the Pixar show Win or Lose. One of the best TV shows of 2025, by the way. But that's how it is. It's 8 episodes, each in the perspective of a different player on the same team leading up to the championship game. And it's so good. It's so clever. It's so smart. So I like the different perspectives leading to the same point. You just have to nail the ending.
And the problem was that by the time we got to the ending, it actually took all the steam out of it. It wasn't as scary as you thought it was going to be for the plot. Based on the trailer and everything, it wasn't as scary as you thought it was going to be. The ending was not fulfilling or satisfying. They don't really reveal how the person who was pulling all the strings got to that point. So here's the spoiler, okay? The reason why the kids go missing is because this witch shows up.
A witch?
There's this witch, and she has this method for controlling people. And so you see the way that the spell is done, but you don't understand how this person came to be, where she got the materials she needed for, she has this magic mint, bonsai tree essentially, but you don't understand what it is or how she got it or how she learned to do this stuff. Or she says that she needs the kids to drain their life force essentially because she's dying. But you don't really know how she's doing it or where she came from essentially, because she says that she's related to the one kid in the class who didn't go missing, but all the rest of the family doesn't really seem to know her. So it kind of seems like she just kind of showed up and latched on like a parasite.
That is kind of lame.
And it's
I need some lore.
I need lore. And also she wasn't really scary. And it didn't line up with some of the other stuff that was happening. Earlier in the movie, there were characters who were having visions of a clown, and this woman looks kind of clownish, but she's not the clown that 3 of the characters were having visions about. And also, why would she be giving characters visions? I mean, she's trying to do this under the radar. She's trying to do this covertly so that people don't catch her and so that she can live. She wouldn't be giving people vision, like leaving little teasers for people to find her. In fact, she's trying to hunt people who are trying to find her. She's trying to kill the people who are trying to find the kids. So it's there's parts, the ending doesn't really add up and it's not fulfilling or satisfying. That's my beef with it.
Okay. I think that's fair.
I think it was very overhyped. And sorry for ranting here, but I think the reason it was overhyped was because, again, the Rotten Tomatoes thing that was the main.
You're gonna cover my shot.
The Rotten Tomatoes thing that was that everybody was really hyped for and was their main advertising point. again, Rotten Tomatoes, not to be trusted. It's a bad metric. And also, this movie accidentally got Jordan Peele's name attached to it because he tried to buy the rights to direct it or something, and then shortly afterwards fired his management team. And apparently, you can't really prove that those two events were related. So the headline was, this movie is so good that Jordan Peele wanted it, and because he didn't get it, he fired his management team. We can't prove that those two events are related, and now all of a sudden people are expecting a Jordan Peele level movie out of this movie that Jordan Peele didn't make.
Is Weapons actually scary?
The first part of it is.
Okay.
I think the first character's perspective, maybe the second character's perspective is scary. But again, there's like 5 characters' perspective. They keep going backwards in time and like showing events again.
Oh, okay.
And so, which is why I think it would have worked better as a TV show where each episode is a different character's perspective.
Can I tell you the scene where I was like, nope?
Yeah.
It was Benedict Wong's like scene with like his eyes are like and then he's like bloody. I saw that one screenshot and I was like, nope, not for me.
Yeah. Again, that's in the second character's perspective.
Okay. So that is one of the scariest parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely freaky when he first, because then it shows you how he got into that position.
Yeah.
And it's like it's less scary when that happens, honestly.
Okay.
Does
he make it?
No.
Aw,
Make it.
dang it!
For you.
Wong!
I know. Unfortunately.
Bummer.
What? Hereditary. That's the movie I was thinking about earlier.
I thought you saw like another coyote. I was like,
no. Okay. I've been trying to remember the name of this movie forever because it's been bothering me. Hereditary is the movie I was thinking of. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I have heard of it.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
So earlier when we were talking about how the well-made horror movies are some of the best movies ever made, that's one of them. Where it was like everybody knows that one. It's amazing. If you don't watch any horror movies, you're kind of missing out on some peak cinema. Anyway, that's so I feel like I've been talking for 30 minutes straight. How was Freakier Friday?
Freakier Friday. You want to ask me the question?
How many Michaels are you giving Freakier Friday?
Drumroll, please. 6 out of 10 Michaels.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 Michaels. Yeah,
Underwhelming.
I got the short end of the stick here.
And honestly, you give Legacy sequels higher ratings than I would.
Now, Freakier Friday did have a lot to be positive about. See, here's the thing. Your review of Weapons was 7 out of 10. You didn't say anything positive about the movie. It was a 7 out of 10. Like, that's not a bad rating. It's a pass.
But I think if I had watched Weapons without all of the hype going into it,
you would have enjoyed it more.
I would have been fine. I would have been like, this is a pretty good movie. But because I went into it thinking this is going to be one for the history books,
gotcha.
It's so underwhelming.
Well, let me explain my 6 out of 10. Because to be honest with you, my 6 out of 10 Freakier Friday score isn't necessarily fair to the movie. I had a really bad theater experience. Like, I had an awful theater experience.
What happened?
Okay, so first of all, the theater we were watching the movie in was awful in the sense of, like, you know when you, like, someone's volume, like, peaks, much like my volume does in this podcast. You know when they peak and, like, the sound is muffled because they peak?
Right.
That was happening throughout the entire freaking movie.
So their speakers were going out.
The speakers were terrible.
Okay.
And it was so hard for me to get into it. And for whatever reason, movie etiquette is gone. Like, people do not give a crap about anyone else in the movie theater. And so the people next to me were having full-blown conversations the entire movie. Like, something funny would happen, and they would ruin it because they would have a whole conversation about that funny sequence.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I don't need to know why you think it's funny.
Yeah.
I laughed. That's enough.
That's why...
it's so frustrating.
What's the theater? The Alamo Drafthouse, I think?
Yeah.
Where at the Alamo Drafthouse, if you just, like, raise a card and tell one of the employees, hey, the people next to me were talking, they'll get kicked out.
Yeah, I wish I had the balls to go up to them and be like, please shut up.
Right.
Like, please. But, so it's that and the audio issues. It took a long time for me to get into the movie.
Okay.
Like, I struggled. But by the time I got into it, it was in its groove.
Okay.
You know? So, like, Freakier Friday definitely struggles from being a legacy sequel in the sense of, like, it doesn't have the same heart as the original, and it doesn't feel structured very well. It doesn't really have a good flow because every once in a while you get that really, like, it's really great joke, and then like, ooh, that was like kind of a cringy joke. Oh, really good joke. Oh, cringy joke. So that part was a little bit whiplash in that sense.
Right.
But the jokes that were funny were so funny to me. Like, I think there's a lot of really good bits in this movie. Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are so fun together. I love that they still do physical comedy. Like, I was really impressed that Lindsay Lohan was like, I'm going to do physical comedy. I'm going to do everything for the bit. Like, I'm not like, I don't care that this is my big return to the big screen. Like, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be true to what the scene needs. Like, I love that. Like, that was fun. It's just like the first like half of the movie struggles with like, maybe this is a Disney Plus title, you know?
Yeah.
But the final act of the movie actually, I think, is more meaningful and more impactful than the original. Like, I think the lesson that they have to learn to switch back, because in Freakier Friday, it's not just mom and daughter switching bodies. Mm-hmm. It's mom, grandma, daughter, soon-to-be stepdaughter switching bodies.
In Freakier Friday?
In Freakier Friday. Okay. So it's 4 people who are, like, crossing.
Yeah.
So it's a bigger lesson that needs to be learned, and so it's just a little bit more fun and chaotic in that sense. Uh-huh. And they do a really good job nodding to the original. Like, there's a lot of really fun Easter eggs. There's some really sweet Lindsay Lohan Easter eggs. Like, her wedding day was October 3rd.
Okay.
There was the Meredith Blake from Parent Trap, you know, the stepmom to be was in the movie. Like, she cameos. And it was just like, it was just fun. Like, it was a fun time. The ending is great with Pink Slip returning to the stage, and they sing like the classic song from the original movie, like on and on. Yeah, I want to go out away. Like that song. Like, they sing it. Like, it's so much fun. Yeah, Freakier Friday is actually a worthy legacy sequel, but it was hard. Like, I can't knock. It's hard for me. So there's an asterisk with my 6 out of 10. Even if I had a great theater experience, it probably wouldn't be past a 7. Just to be clear, it is a good final act, so it's worthy. It's a worthy attempt, not a waste of time.
What would it take for you to rate something below a 5? You know what I mean? Because the only thing that I can think of that you've rated below a 5 is the Minecraft movie.
I mean, listen. I think if the visuals are great, the set's good, if the writing is good, if like. Listen, if you have like multiple points, like if I like this one, like I think it has a great final act, right? Mm-hmm. If I think something has a great final act, which that means I'm invested in the story, right? I've enjoyed it along the way, and if I'm invested in the story by then, that means you did something right? So to me, I'm like, that's not a bad movie experience.
Were you invested in Snow White? You thought Snow White was a good movie? Because I think you gave that one a 6.
Yeah,
you rated this the same as you rated Snow White.
Yeah, I feel about the same about that.
Okay.
Snow White, I thought the visuals in Snow White were great. Like, I thought the movie looked beautiful.
That was the only thing that I thought that was its saving grace.
And I thought like the music was fun. Like, it was good. Like, I liked the music. I liked the visuals. Okay. And I thought Rachel Zegler was good. I just Gal Gadot wasn't great. Yeah. And everything else was just fine. But like after that, like,
I thought there were some things that were not. I thought there were some things that were objectively bad.
That's fine. I just like,
this is not the Snow White episode. Sorry for
it's just like I think. Like I said, if I'm invested by the end of the story, and with a movie like Freakier Friday, if I think there's some really great jokes, I'm laughing. And like, I think you nod to the original in a legacy sequel in like a good way and not like a forced way. Like, hey, remember this person? Oh my gosh, you were that person. Like, that kind of thing is not great. But if it's like, it makes sense, it's tasteful, it's clever how you did it, I'm good with it.
Okay.
Like, and I think like, I don't believe we should be harsh on movie scores just because maybe it's not like an Oscar-worthy film. Like, if I had fun at the theater, then like, why would I rate my movie viewing experience as a bottom score if I had fun?
I agree with you on that, and that's why I gave a Minecraft movie a 7, because
fair.
I know that a lot of people would actively dislike that movie, but I enjoyed it. Like,
see, I did not have fun at Minecraft.
I get that.
So that's why I was.
But that's why there are other movies that I rated well below, like Snow White and like Lilo and Stitch and stuff. I actively dislike.
What would you give Madam Web out of 10?
Because I was having fun with it, I would give it above a 5.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Madam Web,
I give it above a 5, almost like ironically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. I just couldn't get there with like a Minecraft.
Because like, for example, what's the other? Morbius?
I did not have fun with Morbius.
Morbius was not bad enough to have fun with.
Yeah.
So it's like that one I would rate below a 5.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like,
would agree with that.
I feel like War of the Worlds, I'm excited to see that because
I'm excited to watch that too.
I bet we're gonna have fun with that. Even though it's objectively the worst movie, literally getting 0 out of 10s.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have fun with it.
I'm so excited to watch it for that reason.
Yeah.
Genuinely. But no, like, I just think like, I don't know. It's harder. It is harder for me to give like a low 5, like 5 or below for that reason. Like Joker, like I gave, like Joker's a great example. Joker was
Joker
a 3.
2.
Yeah, Joker's a 2 or 3 for me. Like I did not. It was one of the few times I'm like, I wish I was not at the movies right now.
Is there another franchise that had such a drastically different audience rating? Because the first Joker movie, there were some really heavy fanatics of.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, Joaquin Phoenix won an Oscar for that role, I think.
Yeah.
And then the next movie, everyone hated.
Yeah,
I can't think of another movie that had such a jump.
Yeah, I know. I can't either, but Joker 2 was hard.
I know.
Was
what was Lindsay Lohan like coming back to the screen then?
I mean, like I said, she was fun. Like I was impressed with like how much. Like she's obviously like had some work done and stuff like that. So it's not like the same like life.
So you're like when you're watching the movie, that's what you're thinking of. You're thinking, oh, she's like, no,
like I think like she's not like she's still a very talented actress. Yeah. I think like when you do work on your face, like your face is limited. Like it just is, right?
It's kind of like the last Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah.
Like when we were watching Tom Cruise, it was like, you look different, man.
Yeah, you're just not like as expressive.
Yeah.
But like everything else, like I said, she still has comedic timing. She still has great delivery. Mm-hmm. She's willing to put her body on the line. Like she's funny.
Right.
Like she's still like naturally very funny.
Yeah.
And it was just nice. Like it's nice like on a human level seeing Lindsay Lohan back on the big screen because you're like you overcame a lot to get back to this point.
Yeah.
And so that's really cool.
Okay.
So yeah, no, I did not regret seeing Freakier Friday.
Okay.
I thought it was worthy of my time.
You know what's crazy? Something I didn't realize is that Julia Garner, the main character from Weapons,
Silver Surfer,
was also Silver Surfer.
Yeah, she's having a killer year.
Which was in our last episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's such a good actor.
She's a very good actress.
Because even when she was on Ozarks, it's either Ozark or Ozarks. I don't know if there's an S at the end. But when she was on Ozark, everyone was talking about how she stole the show, and she's acting next to Jason Bateman.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, "Oh, this Julia Garner is just crushing, it's crazy.
She crushing."
Oh yeah.
What movie are you looking forward to for the rest of the year?
I'm still really looking forward to the new Avatar movie. Is that coming out this year?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to that. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of the second one, but I
like the second one.
I like the second one too. But people put it in like the same category as Star Wars Episode 7, where they were like, it's a rip. The plot is a rip off of the previous.
That
movie.
Feels silly. It's not necessarily a rip off. It's very similar.
They're very similar plots,
but like, yeah, it's similar.
Yeah, people were.
But I enjoyed it.
They also did the other thing from Star Wars, where the bad guy was the same bad guy, just reincarnated. Like when they brought back the Emperor for Episode 9.
That's a little bit true.
In Avatar, they just brought back the same bad guy, but in Na'vi form.
Shoot, I didn't really think about that.
So that. There were some fair criticisms for Avatar 2, but I still thought it was great.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Avatar. You know what?
Don't think it was as good as Avatar 1 though.
I don't think it's as good as the first one, but to me, I was like, enough time had passed to where maybe I didn't really care.
Yeah,
the similarities. This one, if it's the same thing as Avatar and Avatar: Way of Water, then we're gonna have some problems.
Based on the trailer, I don't think so. I think it's
gonna be much darker.
Yeah, and I think there's actually gonna be a Na'vi bad person.
Yeah, like it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think the Ash Clan is going to team up with maybe the people in some unique ways, or maybe they're going to make the people think they're teaming up with them, and then they're just going
to,
and then maybe the general, right? The general bad guy might end up on Jake's team. I don't know. I think Jake's cooked in Avatar.
I do think the Na'vi general, like the guy who got reincarnated, I don't know if he's irredeemable. He might be because he seemed like he was kind of struggling with like, oh, maybe these Na'vi people have a point. Like when he got the Na'vi body, he kind of seemed like he might have been connecting with nature a little bit. Like the seeds were starting to be sown.
It's kind of the Darth Vader effect, to be honest. Like obviously he was never like.
Well, he never fell from grace. Really.
Let's take a step back for a second, right? He was a person. He was a military man. He's doing his orders. He doesn't have a connection with the Na'vi. Mm-hmm. Whether destroying the planet is bad, regardless of how you look at it. But he's still like acting on orders. It's not like he's like, I want to be a dictator. I want to take over the world. Like I want crime to thrive. Like it wasn't like that perspective, right? Mm-hmm. From his perspective, the Na'vi were evil, right?
Yeah.
And now here he is as a bad guy again.
I don't think he thought the Na'vi were necessarily evil as much as he thought like these lives don't matter as much as humans, and they're sitting on a big mineral deposit.
The general is Darth Vader.
Whoa.
Like, think about it. The general is Darth Vader. He's going to have a Darth Vader plot. Think about it. He was on the side of the people, right? When we first go to a movie, like that's who we think he's good. Like that's who we think is like the good guys, right? So from his perspective, like he's on the right side. He's doing the right thing. I know it's obviously not an Anakin Skywalker chosen one thing, but walk with me here.
I'm letting you go.
Walk with me here, okay? He thinks like he's doing the right thing, and then he gets murdered. He gets beaten. He's cooked, right? Regenerated in a different, stronger body. Anakin Skywalker. Cooked. Turns into Darth Vader. A new look, different body, new reality, right? Mm-hmm. He has a son who's on the other side. And so he's going to see the light through his son. And so I think that's the turn we're going to start seeing. Like, he doesn't want to go up against his son. He doesn't want his son to get hurt. I think, like, as he starts having that relationship, he's going to be like, okay, no, I will put my life on the line for you, Spider. So I think it is going to be a very Darth Vader-esque plot point for him, which is why he will be redeemable.
I think I agree with you. I think that's totally possible. And also I think he might be redeemable because there's that moment where he crushes the skull, if you remember. Yeah. And he kind of said, I forget the line exactly, but he said, I'm not that guy. Like, that was a different guy. I just have his memories. Yeah. Or I think he said that to Spider, where he said, I'm not your dad. I just have your dad's memories.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's kind of like, and again, back to Darth Vader. Yeah. Anakin was weak. I destroyed Anakin.
Yeah.
So Anakin's still in there.
So I think this guy, whatever you want to call him, because I think he's a different person.
Yeah.
I think he might be redeemable. He just has these villainous tendencies because he has the memories of a villain.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see some sort of arc from him.
Yeah. I really do think, though, at the end of this, Jake is going to be gone.
What movie are you looking forward to this year?
Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good is probably one of my most anticipated movies, like, ever.
That's a good one.
To be honest. Like, I think it's one of my most anticipated movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like, it is really up there. Like, it is so up there.
I'm really glad they filmed it so, like, they filmed it all together.
Yeah. Just, like, 1 year,
so
easy.
We really don't have to wait.
So easy.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're already, like, almost, like, it's almost there. We've done half the waiting.
I don't feel like Wicked came out that long ago.
No, it's been less than a year ago.
Yeah.
It literally wouldn't, it's a year. A year in between. So it's like we wouldn't have even waited a year for the next one.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That was a great idea.
So good.
That is bold, though, to bank so much on the first one's success. Because they did it with the live action How to Train Your Dragon as well, where they announced that they were making the next one before the first one even came out.
Yeah.
So it is banking really heavily on on something that you don't even know for sure is going to happen.
Yeah, but I think for this one, like, people are going to be glad that they're not trying to cram Wicked into one movie and cutting things out. Like, I think people appreciate, because, like, How to Train Your Dragon's different because it's a sequel, right? It's already established sequel. It's technically two different things, two different stories. This is one story that they're not falling in the trap of, like, we have to figure out how to do all of this.
Yeah.
We got to Les Mis it or Into the Woods this, where it's one movie instead of, like, really one major story that really should be in two movies. So I think they're doing the right thing with Wicked. I think they did do the right thing with Wicked. I think the success of the first one is only going to fuel the success of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give a hot prediction here.
Okay.
I think Wicked for Good will be the third movie of 2025 to hit $1 billion. And I think potentially Wicked for Good will do better than Avatar. And I think Wicked for Good will be in the top 10 box office of all time.
That's a lot of predictions.
That's a big.
Was Wicked 1 even on that level?
It's like 700.
And you think Wicked 2 is gonna?
I think momentum's gonna carry.
You think it's gonna heavily outcompete?
I think momentum's gonna carry.
First movie.
I think momentum is gonna carry that bish.
Okay, that's a really heavy prediction.
Yeah, it is.
Because also,
I just believe in Wicked for Good more than Avatar.
Did Avatar 2 outperform Avatar 1?
No, but there's 15 years in between. If Avatar Way of Water came out 2 years after Avatar or a year after Avatar, 100% I think it would have done better. 100%.
Okay.
So we'll see. It's a little unprecedented. Unprecedented. We'll see.
I guess so.
It's kind of like, it's kind of like Avengers. How each one kept building and building and building and getting better and better and better.
That's kind of what I was thinking too, where,
Infinity War
outperformed Endgame outperformed Infinity War, I think.
Now again, I'm not saying like Wicked for Good is going to have outperform Avatar, Way of Water, Infinity War, Endgame.
Didn't you just say that?
I think it's going to be in the top 10.
But didn't you just say it's going to outperform? Oh, you said it's going to outperform the
Fire
Avatar 3. Okay,
yes.
gotcha.
I don't think it will be in the top 5, but I think it will crack top 10.
Do you think Avatar 3 is going to crack 2 billion? Because I think
2 billion?
Didn't Avatar 2
I
made
don't
2
think-
billion?
I'm
pretty sure Avatar 2 made 2 billion.
I don't think Avatar. I would not be surprised if Avatar doesn't hit $1 billion or if it barely hits $1 billion.
It has to make.
Depends on China.
It has to make a couple.
Honestly, it depends on China.
It has to make a couple billion to be successful because
Billion-
they're so expensive to make.
Making $1 billion at the box office isn't the same anymore. Did you think ever in a million years, Superman, Fantastic Four, Jurassic World? Did you think any of those movies wouldn't make $1 billion?
They're all from huge franchises,
right? Which is why you think they'd have a better opportunity to make $1 billion. Every Jurassic World movie hit $1 billion except Rebirth. Superman, it's Superman.
Yeah.
You think like Fantastic Four doesn't have the potential to hit $1 billion?
Wait, so none of them have hit $1 billion?
No.
Oh, okay. The way you phrased that question, you said, "Could you believe that these movies would hit $1 billion?" And I went,
yeah. They exactly. You would think they would, but they didn't.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think $1 billion is necessarily as easy anymore.
Okay. But I don't know if it was ever easy. Let's be real.
There's 2 movies. Yeah, no, honestly, there's 2 movies I think are definitely going to hit $1 billion in the next year. So from August to August, 2 movies are the only 2 movies I think are guaranteed to hit $1 billion.
What are they?
The Odyssey,
classic,
and Spider-Man: Brand New Day,
instant classic. The Odyssey, instant classic.
Yeah.
Spider-Man: Brand New Day. I believe it because the previous Spider-Man movie
made $1 billion. But also, like, the hype around Spider-Man: Brand New Day right now is insane.
Is it more than Spider-Man: No Way Home though?
Yes, it is. Okay, no,
Spider-Man: No Way Home had crazy hype because
Spider-Man.
You knew that it was going to be Andrew Garfield.
But Spider-Man: No Way Home had crazy hype closer to the release.
Okay,
like that movie released December 2021, right? The first trailer came out in like November. No, not November, but like August, September. Like it was a fall trailer release, right? That's when the hype started building, and that's when theories of like Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, like that started spiraling. That's why people got hyped, because of those 3. People are hyped for Spider-Man: Brand New Day just because it's Spider-Man. We are tracking every single Spider-Man set picture footage because they're filming in Scotland right now, and people are able to go to set and watch. Like, it is insane levels of hype. I've never seen this for any movie ever.
Wait, it's not a closed set?
No, they're literally filming in the streets of Glasgow. Like, Spider-Man is riding a tank down the street. Tom Holland is waving, like, taking pictures with people in the Spider-Man suit.
Are there not going to be, like, crazy spoilers if they're just...
No, that's not going to be out in the public. Like, these are just, like, action sequences that they're filming on, you know?
All right.
And it's like, but it's insane levels of hype. Okay. Like, every picture from the Spider-Man set is going viral. It's crazy. And the suit looks amazing. Like, I'm telling you, there's not been a Spider-Man movie that's this hyped. I do not believe, like, Spider-Man: No Way Home, well, yes.
But
this is like this is week 2. Week 2 of Spider-Man: Brand New Day, and it's at this level.
Is that because right now they're filming in public? Is that the reason?
Of course.
So that's what I mean, is that you're saying that, okay, there's a lot of hype this early on, and you're expecting that hype to not only continue, but to grow.
But it builds momentum. But
when's the movie coming out?
July. Like, it's just going to keep rolling. Yeah.
You think that momentum's going to build for a year?
Yes.
When they stop letting the public access the set?
Yes. I think momentum's going to keep building and building and building and building.
We already know the characters that are going to be in it. I mean, we
don't know all the characters that are going to be in it. We know a couple. We know Spider-Man's going to be in there. We know Punisher. We know Hulk. But like,
you have the theory about the Silver Sable or whatever.
Silver Sable, yeah. I think Silver Sable could, but we don't know who the main villain is. Like, the main villain is still under wraps. Okay. Like, we don't know that information. We don't even know who Sadie Sink is playing.
Okay.
Like, there's things about the movie we do not know, and it's just, I don't know. I really do think it's going to build and build and build. And on top of that, Spider-Man: Brand New Day is going to release alongside the hype of Doomsday starting to build.
Yeah, well, your hype started to die for Doomsday.
Yeah, but like my hype did not start to die for Doomsday.
You said in the last episode.
Excited. Michael, I've started a movement of people rewatching the entire Marvel universe. I am fueling the Doomsday hype is on my shoulders now.
But in the last episode, you expressed doubt for Doomsday. You said, they might not be able to fit everything into the movie.
No, they might not be, but that doesn't mean that's like what I'm worried to see in the movie. I'm very excited to watch the movie.
Okay.
My hype to go see it did not go down. I'm just worried, like, what type of movie am I going to get?
Okay.
But I'm very, very excited for Doomsday.
But you do have some concerns.
Yeah, of course I have some concerns.
Okay.
But like again, I'm not freaked out about like people not going to the movie. I think people are going to go to the movie.
Why would you be freaked out about people not going to it?
Well, there's like the same reason I guess people didn't go to Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four.
But why are you worried about that?
I'm not worried about that. I'm saying I'm not freaked out about that. I'm worried about the movie being a great movie.
But I guess my question is like, why would you be worried if people saw the movie or not? Because you didn't make. I can understand why the people who made the movie would be like, oh no, people.
Well,
aren't
like I want Marvel to be like I want these movies to be successful. I want movie theaters to be successful.
Oh,
like I want people to go see Freakier
you
Friday
care for it as an
Weapons.
industry.
Yeah, like I care about the industry. Like I want people to go. I'm mad at myself that I haven't seen Naked Gun yet.
I'm also upset about Naked Gun, and the reason why is because they guilt tripped us. They said if you don't see this movie, comedy is gonna die.
Yeah.
And now that I haven't seen it came out.
It's your fault.
It came out a week ago, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen Naked Gun yet.
Yeah,
They made the whole trailer like an animal sanctuary, like for just the price of a dollar,
sir,
you can save a puppy.
Can I have a laugh?
Seriously.
Oh man,
They're playing in the arms of the angel. I mean, you're tugging on the heartstrings right now, and it's working.
Yeah,
and so that's what I mean. Whatever. I was hoping that we could squeeze in Naked Gun, but we already saw 2 movies.
I know, but we got to keep watching movies.
I know.
I want to keep talking about Spider-Man.
Oh right.
I've been going viral a little bit.
Oh, good for you. Okay.
By the way, I dropped merch.
Wow, he's doing all his plugs, folks.
Can you see the merch? You're wearing the blue variant.
Yeah,
I got this one. I got this in
I got the
sweaters.
baby
I
blue.
got hoodies, and then I got this when I'm dressed as Spider-Man because I've been going a little bit viral for yelling at my wife about Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Right.
Again, those videos going viral. Another sign people are excited about Spider-Man Brand New Day. There's hype. Part of the reason why it's going viral is because my wife does not know anything about Spider-Man.
Does not know anything about Spider-Man.
Hey, I'm not Seinfeld.
What's the deal with it?
What's the deal with Spider-Man?
What's the deal with Spider-Man? My wife doesn't know anything about Spider-Man.
Why does he thwip?
What's going on? That's you.
You like spiders?
Hey. Oh, that's the B movie.
You like jazz?
You like spiders?
You like spiders?
Okay, go on. So you're going viral.
Yeah, for quizzing my
Heavy
wife.
flex.
Yeah, but
I dropping merch.
how much does my best friend know about Spider-Man?
Plenty.
Oh yeah?
Enough.
Let's see, shall we?
You're testing me right now?
Yeah, I'm testing you. Who says the quote, "With great power there must also be great responsibility"?
I feel like this
With great power there must also come great responsibility.
Is this a trick?
Answer the question.
It's a trick question.
No, just answer. What does your heart tell you?
It's Uncle Ben.
No, it's Aunt May.
Oh, okay.
Uncle Ben says, "With great power comes great responsibility." Aunt May in Spider-Man No Way Home says, "With great power there must also come great responsibility."
Okay, so it was a trick question.
Well, yeah, but you should have known.
Whatever.
Stupid.
Next.
Okay, where does Peter Parker work?
The Daily Bugle.
Okay, true. What's his boss's name?
Jonah Jameson.
Where does MJ work in Spider-Man No Way
You're
Home?
not even gonna give me credit for getting that right. You just a double whammy.
Where does MJ work in Spider-Man No Way Home?
She's a singer or like an actor for the theater.
That's Spider-Man! I said Spider-Man No Way Home!
Oh, she works at a coffee shop.
Yes!
Okay.
Thank you! Unbelievable.
What are you talking about?
Unbelievable!
Okay.
What year did Spider-Man release?
Which one?
Spider-Man!
Oh, okay, so the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yes!
Okay. 2000?
2002!
Oh,
Unbelievable. Who's the villain in Spider-Man 2?
Doc Ock.
Okay. Who's the villain in Spider-Man 3?
There's 3.
Which ones are they?
There's the New Goblin,
Uh-huh.
not to be confused with the Green Goblin.
Not his name.
There's
What's
this-
his name?
There's this.
What's his name?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Goblin? Ozzy what?
Oh wait, no.
What's
his name is James Franco.
No!
Yes, it is.
No!
Yes, it is.
It's the Hobgoblin!
His name is James Franco.
The Hobgoblin!
She hob on my goblin. to like Franco. Lost steam there at the end, but
Who's the villain of Spider-Man Far From Home?
quit hobbing on my goblin, man.
Who's the villain of Spider-Man Far From Home?
Far from Mysterio.
How
Jake Gyllenhaal.
How does Spider-Man Homecoming end?
The Vulture.
What's the final shot of the movie?
The Vulture.
Nope. What's the final shot of the movie?
The credits roll.
No. What's the final shot
God,
before
they
the
were
credits
such
roll?
Great credits.
What's the final shot?
It's a zoom out.
I feel like you're not taking me very seriously.
I'm
right now.
taking you so seriously. I think you're not appreciating the amount of effort I'm putting into this right now. It was a great shot, Berkan. Jeez, you had to be there. Honestly,
Aunt May going, what the fuck?
That's exactly what I was getting to.
What you were saying.
I was building to that.
You could ask me Spider-Man questions. I'd get them all right.
No, I mean, I believe you.
What's the name of the lizard? What's his real name?
Jamie Foxx, which is a stage name.
That's
actually.
Electro, not the lizard.
Oh right. The lizard is a scientist guy
Named
who has a name. First of all, he's got a great name. He's one of the best names in the world.
Doctor Blank Connors.
That's what I said. Dr. Blank Connors.
I hate you so bad.
So bad. Yeah, Dr. Blank. That's what I said.
Okay. Are you excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Yes. I'm hesitant.
Why?
Because
do you think the suit? Do you think the suit looks good?
This a lot of times. Every time we get
Spider-Man.
excited for a movie.
This is Spider-Man. It is different. It is fundamentally different in every way, shape, or form.
They built up Fantastic Four.
It's Spider-Man.
It was Fantastic Four was fine.
It's Spider-Man.
They built up everything.
It's Spider-Man.
I don't know.
Michael, Spider-Man. For the love of God, it's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Jeez. You know what? We'll see. I can't sit here and say, oh my God, I'm gonna buy my ticket right now.
It's my birthday.
I'm gonna camp
outside
It is my birthday.
Theater.
Do you remember when people
It is my birthday.
Do you remember when people... It is not. First of all...
Spider-Man Brand New Day releases on my birthday, so it is, in theory, my birthday.
You can see your birthday for the entire year?
Yes. As long as we're talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day, it's my birthday.
Because a Spider-Man movie comes out on your birthday.
For the first time in my life, and probably the only time in my life.
The rest of this year gets to be your birthday.
When we're talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day.
It is right now, we're closer to my birthday.
No.
My birthday
your birthday is like 350 something days away.
Last week.
My birthday is 340 something days away. No. Sorry. Spider-Man Brand New Day releases on my birthday.
You know what? And in 2026, I'll start saying it's your birthday. How about that?
No.
But for the rest of 2025, we're closer to my birthday.
No, whenever we talk about Spider-Man, that is factually incorrect. Your birthday is in the past.
But my birthday is closer in the past.
My birthday is closer
in the future.
My birthday is closer to a brand new day than yours is.
Whatever.
Yours is a brand new past, an old new past.
Do you remember when people used to go see midnight showings?
I miss midnight showings.
People used to wait outside the theater for hours to see a midnight showing.
I may do that actually. I may make us go to the latest Spider-Man showing on my birthday.
Why would you do that?
Because I want to recapture midnight.
Is it even going to be on a weekend or is it going to be on like a Wednesday?
Of course not. It's going to be like a Wednesday, a Thursday.
It'll be a Thursday.
It'll be a Thursday.
So we're still going to have to go do shit on Friday.
It's my birthday. Do you not care about my birthday?
My God. It's not your birthday right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, some other news, by the way.
Yeah.
Shrek 5 delayed again.
Who cares?
I care a little bit. It was delayed from December 2026 to June 30th, 2027, 5 days after the release of the most anticipated animated movie of all time, Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Wow. Everything's getting delayed.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, they're going to... Spider-Man 5 competing with...
Beyond Spider-Verse.
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Shrek 5 competing with...
What'd I say?
Spider-Man 5.
Oh, yeah. Shrek 5 competing with... Shrek 5. Shrek shows up in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Listen, there are rumors that Shrek is a multiverse movie.
We've talked about this too.
We talked about this.
Everything is a multiverse movie now.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm telling you, Shrek is gonna be in Beyond the Spider-Verse.
I'm so excited. I can't believe Shrek's gonna be in Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Whatever.
Crazy. Well, I think that's our episode.
I think we've done it, Berkan.
I think we did it.
Well, thanks for listening, you guys.
Buy my merch.
Buy Big Screen Berkan merch.
Please, for the love of God.
Follow us on all socials at the
Drive-In Movie Pod. Let us know if you want, when you go to the Big Screen Berkan merch site, let us know if you want Drive-In Movie Pod merch there. I can make that happen.
Nice. Yeah, if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, be sure to follow /subscribe / like.
And be sure to check out the Young Entertainment Podcast. We were just on the most recent episode, which was really cool.
Yeah, we just guest starred on a different podcast.
Yeah, it's funny because like their intro plays and it's like Disney Channel stars and then it's Berkan and Michael.
I think we had a fun episode.
Yeah, we had a good episode.
All right.
That was good.
Well, thanks for driving in with us, y'all.
Thanks for driving in with you guys.
All right, see you next time.
What'd I say? Thanks for driving in with us, you guys.
And we'll see you next time.